Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Lakeland Vale Let's Play series with me, CWATTYESO, here in Farming Simulator 19. It is day 4 of summer, and yes, you did hear that correctly, it is day 4 of summer, it's not day 3. I've actually skipped ahead a whole entire day because, quite frankly, on day 3 of summer there wasn't a lot to do. There was only a handful of fertilising contracts available in the contracts menu. There was absolutely nothing I could do with any of my fields here on the farm. The animals were okay and taken care of, so I was like, Delores gets a day off. So I fast forwarded time. We are at now day 4 of summer. Yeah, day 4. So it's midsummer, technically midsummer now. Just doing my cleaning routine. Chickens need some food, so I'll go get them some wheat in a second. That's all nicely nice. I mean, literally the only thing I did do on day 3 of summer was move one pallet of wool from the sheep, one full pallet of wool from the sheep, and put into our wool storage facility. That's all I could do. That was the only job. There was like literally a handful of fertilising contracts, and I was like, I really don't fancy spending a day just doing spraying again. Because I've done a video quite recently where I did spraying, and I don't want to do videos too close together that's repetitive. Although seasons obviously makes the game very repetitive, it limits what you can do. Which I suppose supports the argument that when you're doing let's plays and videos and stuff like I do, you probably don't want to play with seasons because it makes it a very limiting linear experience. I can't jump around from different jobs to different jobs, and I was really hoping I'd be getting to do some harvesting by now. I really did, you know. I really thought my fields would be ready to go, sort of thing, but they're not. I'm getting better with me. Delores is getting better with her telehandler skills. She doesn't make so much of a mess anymore. She doesn't quite make the mess that she did before. Everywhere. So I'm wondering what I'm actually going to do today. What am I going to do? Well, there is the silage bales. Now, obviously I made them fairly recently. I'm hoping they've probably fermented by now. I'm hoping they are on their way to fermenting. So I'm wondering if I could maybe transport a few of them. We got 35 from that field, from doing that field. So I'm hoping I'll be able to sell a few, make some money. So we'll grab the little trailer, the little tractor. I may have to go to the store and buy a trailer to load the bales onto, to be able to take them and sell them, because I don't have one at the minute. And I think I'm going to stick with my original plan and idea to go with an auto-load light trailer rather than a regular auto-load trailer, so at least I have to do some of the manual handballing myself. So I'm going to quickly move this stacker. I put this stacker here because I thought, you know, that's a good place to park it whenever you need the bale stacker. And then I remembered I've pretty much put it right where these where the bales will get respawned out of this machine, out of this building. So let's park this where it should be. I'm actually going to park it inside. I think it'll go through the door. It will. Says. Not confident. I may need to move that over slightly. My trailer reversing skills have never been great. They have got better. No? They have got better. Right, that's as far in as that will let me put it, actually, because it does get stuck. So I'll park that there. That should hopefully also stop it from slipping and sliding about the place. Right, I suppose what I need to do is actually check the bales. So we have got 34 square silage bales in there. So how many do I want to sell is the question. Obviously I produced 35 bales in the recent episodes, and one of those was hay. Also, when I was saying that I produced 35 bales the other day, and as a series so far we've only produced 64, I was like, that's weird. I've produced more bales off the field that was less fertilised than the one that was fully fertilised and treated. Okay, the fully fertilised field did have weeds, which I didn't remove until I mowed. I completely forgot that I actually loaded wagon half the field. So that's why there was less bales picked up off the fully fertilised field. Because there was why is that not giving me my product menu? There it is. You've got to be in the doorway, right? Silage. $34 bales. If we sell, they're not ready. That's what I needed to check. They're not ready. They're not ready to sell. Right. Scrap that idea then. Scrap that idea. We don't have silage bales yet. It takes too long for the bales to ferment, which is one of the reasons why I probably need to get a fermenting station very soon. I know there was a comment left on one of the recent videos about, you know, I should have done silage bales and sold the silage bales when I was doing the because it would have been less expensive than putting in the hay dryer and the bale shredder and everything. Yes, that would have been okay. The problem is, like I say, season seems to take forever to ferment bales. They're not instant silage the minute you wrap them. They take several days, and the more days you play with seasons, like I'm playing 9 days, the longer it takes for those bales to become silage bales. I'm going to put that back. I did notice that that has moved by itself. That's gone slippy slidey by itself. Keep my eye on that. I don't like it when equipment moves around on its own. You know, it's a bit annoying. Right, I'm still going to take a drive up to the main shop though, because I am going to need a trailer at some point to do the to transport bales if I'm selling bales. So let's go up to the Stevie store and grab ourselves a trailer. Now comes the choices. Do I go for a trailer or do I go for like a low loader that I can possibly use for transporting other things, equipment, stuff like that. Because in Fenton Forest, a low loader come in very useful. Probably not so bad on this map actually, because of it's not terribly difficult to get to the fields on the map. Not terribly difficult. There's not, like I said, there's no traffic in this southern part. Traffic only drives around this top bit, you know, so I don't have to worry about crashing into other vehicles and stuff. So maybe a low loader isn't as important this series, because I'll be able to drive all my combines and stuff everywhere I need to go. So maybe it's just a trailer I get. Not in there. And I just noticed, yes, I did just notice as well that the fields are ready to harvest now. That one will do 15 square bales, that one will do 18 square bales. But that's got the swivelly axle. Do I want the swivelly axle? I think that's a swivelly axle. I suppose it doesn't really matter too much, does it? Really? We'll have it with Nokians. We'll buy that for 21 grand. So we have got the ability. Two of our fields are now ready for harvesting. Great. I could do some harvesting. Oh, of course. I've driven all the way up here to the shop and I forgot. Store deliveries. It's still delivering at the farm. I'm going to have to reset. I might reset that. Reset that back to the shop. Because I keep driving up to the store for no reason else. I could just go into the menu and buy everything. Although I might wait till after I've done the harvest, because obviously if I'm leasing a combine harvester now to do this harvest, it might be easier for me to have it delivered to the store. To the farm, saves me driving it miles. Let me just take this, move it out of the way. So the silage bales are going to be ready tomorrow, so that's day 5 of some of those are going to be ready. So we'll be able to sell off a few of them tomorrow. But today, we can actually make use and get on and do the harvesting. And I'm not going to want to park that there, am I? Because I'm going to need to be able to auto-load to that. So yeah, this is why I don't like swivelly axles. Because they don't go back in a straight line. Ever. We'll detach that there. Yeah, that. See, I would have liked the one. I would have preferred the one with the fixed axle, but that holds less bales. I think. Is it? should it have been that one? Should I have bought that one? Oh, I probably should have bought that one. Or even that one. I may have bought the wrong trailer. Never mind. Right, anyway, we need a combine. And let's check what crops we've got. We've got wheat and sunflowers, I believe. Wheat and corn. Right, so we're going to need combine harvester and corn header and wheat header. Right, okay. So, harvesters. Stick with a case. Big Julies. US configuration. Short folding pipe. Long folding pipe. We'll go for long. GPS I'm not too worried about, because I'm going to be doing this myself. Don't think I really need terrible amounts of horsepower. 477 should be enough. I will lease that for 18 grand. Right, we then want a header for it. .5 meters or 13.7 meters. What's the difference? 81,000 versus 89,000. Not going to make much of a difference when I lease it, is it? It's going to be about the same price. And then lastly, corn header. We'll lease that one. Spot on. Right. Go pick those up. We'll do the... We'll do the wheat harvest first, because then I can get rid of the header. Unless I decide to hang on to the harvester, because I might do some harvesting contracts. Yeah. Harvesting contracts. Didn't think of that. Did not think of that. Did I? Because obviously we've kind of lost out this year, because of my stupidity planting canola that doesn't actually plant until the autumn. Change that. But as I say, not using courseplay at this point in the series, because there's only Delores. The farm's too small to employ workers. He's doing all the work herself, which means Muggins here is doing all the work himself. Oh no, it's just started to flipping rain on me. This game trolls me. Right, we're not harvesting then. Thank you, game. Thank you so much. Right, change of plan then, everyone. Audible. Time for an audible. What can we do? Oh, there's only fertilising contracts. not even a transporting contract, so I can't do any transporting either. What can we do? Let's have a look at this thing, shall we? Right, there's still plenty of hay in it. 135,000 litres, that's fine. I'm wondering then, I'm seriously wondering if I should come down here and maybe start putting in some of the buildings for the cows and the pigs. We're going to need a fermenting station for making silage in bulk. Could be Stevie's fermenting silo. Well, they have a fairly large footprint, don't they, these buildings? Chances are it's going to have to go over here somewhere. If I'm putting one in, somewhere maybe here, is going to be good for a fermenting station. Another possibility, when we eventually get to own the BGA, is I could maybe put like the fermenting plant in the BGA, do away with the bunkers, because I don't normally do bunkers, and put things like the fermenting plant down here. One thing I did forget to show people in recent times is I've been playing around a bit up here at the top of the map. Obviously I put the global company market building in here. This is the global company building where I can buy and sell goods to other real world actual farm sim players directly. You know, none of that XML editing stuff. It's an actual proper online connection between other players using the same mod, so we can sell stuff. But I've put in, I've added Stevie's diesel plant now to the map. I've put that in. I've also added, I think it's his fertilizing factory and his composting factory. I'm very tempted maybe just to put in the fermenting station somewhere here. So if I want to use it, I've got to drive. It's not something that's going to be at the farm. And then I've still got all this area over here for some of the other production stuff. But let me know in the comments what you think I should do with that. There's organic fertilizer, which needs liquid manure, digestate, compost and stuff. Obviously we've got the potato washers to think about getting. There's the cow feed mixers, which I've talked about. There's the pig feed mixer. That's only 25 grand. I would like to add that. And I would like to add that somewhere close to the farm for doing the pigs. And I've got an area in mind for that already. And there's all these other things. This requires diesel, so I've got to put fuel into that if I want to use it. So if I was having this one at the farm, I would have to put fuel into it. A bit like with the hay dryer, which probably isn't a bad thing. rotate it round. Because at least then you're not just getting silage for free, which some people are like, oh, if you put in the stuff in the fermenting station and it's doing it quick, it's kind of cheating. Well, at least then I'm having to buy diesel to put in it, you know. So there's a cost. There's a cost for the speed and you know, the extra productivity that the building gives me. There is a cost for it in the fact that it's going to burn through fuel. So there's the option of adding something like that. Got cow feed mixer here. There's all sorts of weird and wonderful things. Some of them are quite expensive though, like the acid production, urea production and herbicide production. That's going to cost me 200 grand to have that on the map. 200 grand, man. Expensive stuff. Right. I don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do now at this point. I might just say to everybody, that's it for today's video, because it's flipping raining. Can't do anything in the rain. I don't want to do anything in the rain. So we might be bringing you back day 5 of summer. At this rate. Ah, sheep need, apparently the sheep need water even though it's raining. They're at 80% food, so they're feeding off the grass. That's the main thing. They are self-feeding at the minute. We'll run back and check on the chickens. Doing too bad. I did buy some more, by the way. I did buy some more chickens. We're up to 552 chickens now. I bought a load more of the Cornish crosses. I also bought a load more of the white leghorns, because the white leghorns are your egg layers. Look at the Cornish crosses are already up to $3, so they've already trebled in value, and I've only had them a day. I'm actually thinking that maybe get rid of the Rhode Island chickens, the Rhode Island Reds, and on this playthrough just go for white leghorns and Cornish cross. Let the white leghorns do the egg production, manage all that, and then just Cornish cross, because the Cornish cross seem to make money from the birds. You buy the chicken for $1, you can sell it for $10 a few days later. That seems a good investment to me. You're never going to make money selling off white leghorns and Cornish crosses, I don't think. Even the baby chickens, you're probably not going to make a lot from selling them. But we'll see. You might only get $1 or $2 a bird, which people say, well, you know, at the end of the day, they didn't cost you anything because they were hatched naturally from the birds you did buy, so they are going to be profit. You're just not going to get mega super duper rich from it. One of the other, I suppose what I ought to do maybe is get prepared a bit more, ready for harvesting, which we will do in the, well, I guess I'm hoping it's going to be next episode now. I really do. What is the weather forecast looking like? Sunday it's going to be cloudy. Monday, Tuesday it's going to be nice and sunny. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday it's going to absolutely chuck it down with rain apparently. Not good. Anyway. Where did I put my big trailer? Is it parked in here? Yes. what I might do just quickly is have a quick look at the overview of all these global company buildings I've added, just to see what it is they will take. Right, so we want to harvest, or Delores wants to harvest, but rain has stopped playing. We will Control G quickly. Right, the bale chipper we know about. Composting plant. That takes what? Chaff, grass, straw, hay, potato, sugar, beet, sugar cane, silage, forage and wood. And that will compost that material and make compost, which we can use for fertilising. Diesel production requires canola, sunflowers, or you can put obviously diesel back in to use it as a storage facility, I'm assuming, because you wouldn't make diesel from diesel. But yeah, canola and sunflowers, and then you'd get diesel out. That's not a bad thing. We've done that before. Hay dry we know about. The organic fertiliser. You need slurry, digestate manure or compost, and also water. And then that will give you fertiliser and liquid fertiliser. I'm assuming you need the water to make liquid fertiliser. If you don't put water in, you're only going to get fertiliser. Right, so that's things we can keep our eye on. And like I say, once we add in pig food machines and things like that, we will get a whole bunch more stuff. So that's good. Unfortunately, the rain has kind of thrown a spanner in the works. So unfortunately for Delores' sake, we are going to end the episode here at this point. Sorry to say it, folks. There is no harvesting today. The game has trolled me slightly. Hopefully tomorrow's video we'll be cracking on with our harvest, and then maybe hopefully some harvesting contracts as well after that. So thank you for watching today's episode, people. I will see you all again very soon. Bye for now.